Now, some have interpreted this outcome as an indication that the agreement met more nationalist and unionist concerns. Both Professor O'Sullivan and I reject this categorization. There's a great deal in the proposal for unionists. There's a great deal in the proposed text for nationalists. There's also a great deal in the text that many in Northern Ireland who are not politically aligned. They simply want to have a better understanding of the past and more reason to look forward to their future. To be candid, this outcome was a disappointment. The draft reflects months of conversations with individuals and groups within Northern Ireland, as well as the five parties. It reflects the often competing preferences of the five parties and what was required to bridge them. We understand that no party is fully comfortable with the December 31 text, and that should surprise no one here, indeed no one anywhere. Politics inevitably requires that each party accept some elements and views as disagreeable in order to advance the greater good. And here I can do better, no better, than to quote Henry Kissinger, who recently wrote that the test of any proposed accord, and I quote, is not absolute satisfaction, but balanced dissatisfaction. I believe the December 31 Northern Ireland text met this test and then some. Leaders must be prepared to take and make this case to their constituents and to the broader public. The true definition of leadership is a willingness to tell your supporters, not just your opponents, what they do not want to hear. The second requirement of leadership is to speak to those across the political divide, to reassure them that their core interests are not threatened, and that what is in the interest of one party or group or tradition need not be inconsistent with that of the other. And in the case of Northern Ireland, there's a third requirement for leaders, as appropriate, to acknowledge responsibility for the past. Since December 31, the parties have held a number of meetings in an effort to narrow their remaining differences and to add some needed detail, such as in the area of what will constitute a code of conduct for parades and protests. This effort, though, came to something of a halt when it was disclosed that the British government had sent letters to nearly 200 people assuring them that they were not wanted by the police. Virtually all I know about these letters is what I've learned from public exchanges over the past few weeks. It is my understanding that the letters essentially informed recipients that there was insufficient evidence to pursue or prosecute them should they return to the United Kingdom. But it is also my understanding that the letters made clear that prosecution could come about if new information regarding violations of the law came to light. In short, the letters did not offer amnesty. And I know nothing in their content that would justify anyone walking away from the process we are discussing here today. So where do things go from here? I agree with the First Minister when he says that the three issues at the center of the talks still need to be dealt with. To this, though, I would add a sense of urgency. The passage of time will not heal Northern Ireland society. To the contrary, absent political progress, the passage of time will only create an environment in which social division intensifies, violence increases, investment is scared off, alienation grows, and the most talented depart. Northern Ireland is often cited as a model of peace building, but this is premature. Yes, the society has come a long ways from where it was 2 decades ago, but it still has a long ways to go before it sets an example others will want to emulate. I hope Northern Ireland's leaders are up to the challenge. Mr. Chairman, Congressman, thank you again for this opportunity. I look forward to